Welcome. In this lecture, we're going to talk about, this lecture and the next, we're going to talk about notation for infinite or too large to list sets, or like the way that you would list them. So this will be method 1. So here we go. So method 1. What we do in method 1 is you list enough elements to make the pattern clear. So list enough elements to make the pattern clear. Okay, then write dots. So examples, let's look at some examples. It's usually, we can say all we want what you should do, and then without examples, it's usually not as clear as we're hoping. And also my pen is, it's not as clear when your pen needs to be a little bit, okay, so here's the first example, which would be if I was to list. So let's just kind of, it's like this, so let's list this. So if I go 1, 2, 3, like this, right? Then looking at that, you can probably tell that this is the set of all positive integers. So this equals the set of all positive integers. Right? Or let's do, let's just do each of these kind of in a different color. So we have, what if I go -2 and then -4 and then -6 and keep on going like this. This is the set of all non-negative even integers, so this equals a set of all non-negative even integers. Wait, no, negative even integers of all negative even integers. Okay, and so one of the things that you can notice in this one is that I did write them in a non-standard order, but that's okay, right? As long as you know what the pattern is, that's totally okay. And so here's another. Let's go ahead and do this set. So I have like this, and then I'm going to start with dots, and then -3, and then -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, dot, dot, dot. Okay, so this is a set of all integers. Right, and kind of the thing to notice with this one is like it's okay that I put, it's totally okay that I have dots on both sides. It just tells me I go infinitely far in both directions. So it's okay to have dots on both sides. Right? It just means that we go infinitely far in both directions. So we go infinitely far in both directions. Okay, so right, that we have it like this. So in fact, I wrote this one in a non-standard way, but I totally could have written, right? There would have been totally okay to have written, I also could write this as, I could write it in the standard way, as I could go dot, 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 and then go -6, -4, -2, okay? That also would have been okay. And then I would have known that I had to go infinitely far in that direction. Okay, so here's kind of the warning for this one. So here's your cautionary tale. Most things in mathematics seem to come with a cautionary tale. Okay, so this one is to please be careful to list enough elements to make the pattern clear. So please be careful to list enough elements to make the pattern clear. Okay, so here would be an example, which is that if I just wrote 1 and then 2 and I didn't continue on, right? I don't know, is this the positive integers? Powers of 2? Right? You just don't know what it actually is. So make sure that however you've written anything, and this is actually a cautionary tale in all of when you're writing mathematics, is make sure that every statement that you write has precisely one interpretation. Okay, they can't be interpreted in multiple different ways. Okay, thank you. So I hope that made a little sense and gave you a way to write your infinite sets. And I will see you in the next lecture.